Hey everyone, my name is Seturaman and this is yet another video where we discuss, explain and talk about Web3 stuff. In this video, we'll be expanding upon the origins of blockchain and discuss why and how it was introduced in the first place. So, the story of blockchain takes us all the way back to the year 2008. During that time, the world was going through the Great Recession. It was a period of global financial instability which was triggered by the collapse of the US housing bubble. Now, during that time, millions of people across the globe lost their jobs, their businesses, and their properties. The US government alone spent close to $500 billion just to bail out the banks. And at that time, the entire global economy also suffered a loss of around $2 trillion. Multiple studies have been conducted to understand the cause of this economic disaster, and the blame usually falls on two factors: the mismanagement of financial institutions and the poor oversight by the governments. Now, when you truly analyze the whole situation, you will see that during the time of the Great Recession, the biggest loss was actually suffered by the common people who entrusted their assets with these centralized institutions. So in response to all this chaos, Satoshi Nakamoto, an anonymous entity, proposed a new decentralized alternative to the current financial system. In October of 2008, Satoshi published a white paper that provided the blueprint for Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer digital currency that didn't have to rely on banks or the government for its management and regulation. With Bitcoin, Satoshi proved that you can record and verify transactions without the help of banks, and in order to facilitate this, Satoshi used a decentralized distributed digital ledger technology called blockchain that relied on cryptography to store transactional data in a secure and immutable fashion. With the help of blockchain, Satoshi essentially democratized the ownership of digital assets and paved the way for a parallel financial system devoid of any forms of centralization. Now, this is quite an origin story, but how does the chain actually work? Well, don't worry, we'll unpack all that in the upcoming videos.